Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another unbalanced breakfast through CthuLoops. In the last episode, we got into the, I guess the ancient ruin or whatever, underneath Sunfall. Well, no, sorry, this isn't just some ancient ruin. This is the Zero Dawn facility. So we're gonna get into more backstory here.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
I wonder why. Interesting. You'd think it'd just be scientists, but
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So, Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
wait, we already had that. Oh, it's the counselor guidelines. Okay. For debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly, but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and the unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Adena C1, C2, C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. Wow. Okay, I mean, it is a lot of information to take in. It's basically saying, we can't stop this crisis. We're all gonna die. So...
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
And you're right, you crazy bastard. No one is getting off this. That wasn't the plan. If only he'd fucking listen. Alright, anyways. I don't think there's much left here now. So I suppose we just have to move on then. So is this where we discover the truth of Zero Dawn itself? I guess we'll see. Nope, this...
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, the whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes, by a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a feral robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Huh. Interesting. I'm assuming Hades was set up as some sort of like defense thing. I wasn't like completely far off from the from I guess what you know, my idea wasn't like completely far off, I don't think. I did suggest induced coma on life, which I guess it partly was true. But less of an induced coma, but the whole bringing of life, that I think I was right on. But no, not so much the blotting out of the sky. Oh well, I guess that would have been extremely difficult to accomplish, because the robots would have run out of biofuel anyways. Make your selection? Ah. I see. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the Elysium, sealed habitat to live out the remainder of their natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you'll be confined indefinitely. You'll be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the feral plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Wow. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Holy crap, please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice or if you have further questions. Damn, that's some pretty heavy shit, but I guess it makes sense, right? I mean, with this knowledge that you're just gonna die, I suppose, for some people, death is a alternative, or, you know, painless death is an alternative. More counselor guideline stuff. I mean, I guess this isn't super pertinent, so I'll just skip over that. You can read it if you want. I think I might have skipped through it really quickly.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Interesting that he really does place a lot of guilt in himself. I mean, he, I guess, was just a cog in the machine, but...
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Damn, I mean, I guess the reality is that some people would have taken that option.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Medical
Security,
inaccessible.
for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Not surprised. Not surprised. Alright, so what else is there? Is there another door here? Can't access that. Right, fair enough. Ooh, what's in this? Stranded shackles. What the hell did I just pick up? I'm assuming that's just crap I can sell, right? There doesn't appear to be any lore pieces here. The central projects. And the machines are, of course, well, yeah, they're there to terraform the planet and whatnot, which is actually pretty smart. Why am Why am I being given medicine here? Interesting. There could be a tussle coming up. This doesn't look like a tussle room. It's way too confined.
Intruder! Get her!
It is a tussle
Whatever
room.
you do,
Oops.
don't die now.
Shit. Can I get the other shoulder, please? Damn it. I can't. Fine. Ah, yes, shit, nugget. Oh, wait. That's not really gonna help out. These guys ever reload? I mean, I suppose it's not super necessary, but still, having them wait a little bit to reload would be nice. Fine, fine, I'll just use 2 arrows. Shit. Ah, damn it. Come on, you ass nugget. There we go. And now this guy, let's go for a 3-shotter. Dead. Fantastic. Alright, what's in here? Oh, more lore. Yes, please.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Damn. Huh. I guess that is another option. Do your work and then just peace out.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm?
Power's down.
My family will be safe because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Alright, that's cool. This is the... Right, the one that I didn't read.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Fantastic, of course. Alright, I wonder if there's a point to lugging this thing around. Whoa.
Another one of these.
Okay then.
Need to find the right configuration.
Alright, so left, up, left, up, left, down, right. Okay, left, up, left, down, right. Left, up, left, down, and right.
Done.
Yeah,
I should
baby.
check the door nearby.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll check that in a sec. First, I need to make sure that all the logs have been picked up. I think we're good. So I wonder if we can find Elysium.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. So there's a new one upstairs somewhere. Got it, cool. But first, we traverse through this door. Open sesame. What do you got for me? Nothing? Oh no, there's a ladder. Okay, cool. Ladder, what do you got for me? Nothing? Unbelievable, excuse me. Whoa. Hope that wasn't audible. Nothing on this side. Oh no, wait. Really? Except all it's caked in,
Looks intact.
Yeah, but it's caked in, calcium. Are you sure it's still usable? I certainly hope so. Alright. Somehow it got cleaned up?
Now let's get that door open.
Up, left, down, right up. Up, left, down, right up. And we do it. Up, left, down, right, up. Oh wait, why is that upside down? Wait. I think that's upside down. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Alright, never mind. It was the other way around then. Down. Left. Down, left, up. Right down. Right down.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Fantastic.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Please don't let it be another Royal Rumble. Just want that juicy, juicy lore.
Eclipse. They're here.
How?
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
How the fuck did they get in here is my question. Alright. Got number 1, got number 2, number 3. 2 elites and 1 regular. Alright. Let's see if we can cut these guys off from each other. Wow, that is some really epic ass music. Almost too epic. Alright, I think we could probably get this guy first. Fantastic. It's 1 down. There's 1 over that side and 1 on the outskirts here. I think the one in the outskirts might be the easiest one to take down. Perfect.
Move along now.
Man down.
He somehow noticed the dude that I just ganked. Alright, he's getting in closer. Which means that it's my opportunity to... Fuck off. What the hell, man? What the fuck? Also, can I not be stuck on boxes, please? Merry Christmas, dick. 2 in the brown, 1 in the crown. Wait, no, that was the other way around. Oh well. Wait, who the fuck is... Oh, I see. Alright, alright. Hold your horses, you'll get yours.
About to get loud.
Shit. There's more up there? Crap. I didn't realize that. Alright, that's fine. Shit. That whiffed. And whiffed pretty hard, I must say. Alright, you shit nugget. Come on. Where you be? There you are.
Survive this.
Fuck you. You won't survive this, bitch. Now this guy. Come on, stop moving around. There you go. Merry Christmas, punk. Can't see the other guy. Let's just go for him. Don't move. Atta boy.
Where did they go?
I guess I could just take him out. Nice.
That's the last of them.
Alert.
Fantastic.
H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
What? Structural failure? Oh, fuck. I see. Alright, well, that's not cool. Can you not? Please?
You cannot escape our wrath.
Well, I mean, you say that, but... Fuck you. I said fuck you. That's cue for you to die. Do you not understand? Unbelievable. Alright, fine. You know what? You bitches?
For the shadow.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
You have to find Gaia.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, alright? Let me get some slag shine glass. What I've always desired for Christmas. Okay. Yeah. Again, in a sec.
My turn.
I said in a sec, Aloy. Oh, he had like 3 full health potions. That's awesome. Alright. I think we're actually gonna end the episode off here for now. I apologize that we didn't get to too much. But as I said previously, I'm expecting this this next few episodes to be very lore heavy. So think of it as my usual lore episodes, but you know, sprinkled in with a little bit of action and exploration here and there. Because, you know, it's not all just gonna be lore. Yeah, I'd rather not have a lore episode for this game, because there's a lot of stuff to read, and it's not always certain as to what is entirely relevant and what isn't. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.